What's up, everyone? It is Riley from Lacrosse Unlimited, and today we are here to talk about Maverik's brand new glove, the Maverick Shift. Building on all their extremely successful gloves from the M4s, 5s, 6s, all of their Max line that dominated every college team that's sponsored by Maverick over the last few years. They've now taken everything they love from all of their predecessor models and built up the Maverick Shift. These things are flying off our shelves. We've enjoyed selling them individually to specific customers that are coming in looking for a new glove. A lot of new players have gravitated towards these, and a lot of current players and experienced guys have noticed that these have a lot of features that set apart from the rest of the market. So we're ecstatic about these. I know the club team I coach actually just got these in, and the whole team went crazy. The customization you're allowed to do on these through our team sales department and through Maverick's customization, it's pretty much endless. You can almost touch every single aspect of the glove and change something to make it custom for your team, your program, your club, your school, whatever it may be. So let's get into the details about the Maverick Shift glove and talk about everything they've done to really dominate the glove market with this option. Something that a lot of glove manufacturers have noticed over time is that the gloves stretch out and that they don't have as much feel. The fit of these gloves is their speed fit. So that's going to allow for a very minimal profile, tight to the hand. They have multiple size options, which is the generic place to start. But even the basis of the materials they use and the distribution of the padding and everything they've gone into thinking about this glove, it's all been geared toward their speed shape and making sure that it's a very streamlined profile, keeping things nice and smooth with a really tight fit to your hand. Having a glove that's not baggy and really enhances your feel while playing, it's super crucial, and I think Mavericks absolutely dialed it in with their speed fit on this one. It's a very close feel to the back of your hand. Palms are nice and streamlined, and we're really excited to get this one in your hands based on the fact that it's really comfortable. A lot of gloves, as they've changed over time, many companies have similarities, but this one I've noticed that the construction of it itself is a difference maker to begin with, and then the fit is easily the most important thing. Every glove needs protection, every glove needs fit, every glove needs a ventilation system. I think this glove dominated it with the fit, so let's move on to the other features and talk about what we have going on here. So something I've loved here with the Shift glove is that their PowerFlex platform. It is the distribution of the pads themselves. Whether it is the index finger or the pinky, all the way through to the thumb, you're gonna see the breakup of all these smaller individualized pads, how they're laid, even concave at certain spots where you need a little less protection to allow max mobility, but really enhancing the true mobility of a glove. You're not gonna feel like you're wearing anything with this. The pad distribution obviously is enhanced. I've seen a little bit thicker padding on the thumb, which has been super crucial. Fingers are a little more streamlined, and it's just the dexterity while wearing this thing. It's a smooth process transitioning from playing without gloves to throwing these on in a game. You're not going to have any problem. And then protection, the distribution with this platform and how they're distributing the pads, it's super streamlined, and we're super excited about it. After going through all of their Maverick line and really building out this Shift glove to be their top of the line glove, the Palm was easily one of the things that was addressed right away. With the brand new Connekt Palm, through various testing that they've gone through on field and off field, we've noticed that there's a 30% increase in the durability of this palm. Whether it is the Axquade, the placement of the perforated holes in here, the stitching or lack of stitching based on the fact that there's such a streamlined process of attaching this palm, the elasticity between the thumb and the forefinger, it's super comfortable. But the comfortability and breathability of this Connekt Palm and really enhancing the stick feel is super important. I've noticed many gloves in the market where you kind of have a barrier between, all right, I have these palms on my gloves that I'm not allowed to cut out because of the rules. I wish I could, but if I'm gonna have to wear palms in my gloves, which is standard amongst all levels of play, you're gonna wanna be able to feel your stick. You don't wanna have, be cradling upfield no matter what position you play and feel like you don't have a real control of the ball. These gloves with the Connekt Palm, again, in comparison to many gloves on the market, we've seen an increase in feel, durability, strength of the suede and everything. The Connekt Palm here is definitely an improvement upon other Maverick gloves and other gloves on the market. Something that the Shift took from the Max line, their Flow Cool system is very simple. They put a hole in the ventilation here in the back of the palm. This makes your gloves extremely breathable. With the perforated holes in the palm allowing your palms to breathe, the back of your hands having plenty of room and ventilation going through the glove. I've really tested this out and I've noticed a lot of comfortability, and truly just having that lightweight material and the cutaways here to enhance the ventilation has been a super, super good thing to work with. I've enjoyed the Maverick Shift so far. I think Maverick sets themselves apart having that cutout there because they make sure they place the proper protection around it. Not sacrificing the protection, but the ventilation is something that definitely sets it aside with the Maverick Shift. Another thing that Maverick gloves have been known for is their cuff. With prior models, every one of them, or many of them, have had Velcro to where many players have chosen to flare their cuffs out. We've seen that it adds a little more protection and a lot more style. The Maverick Shifts automatically have that. So this flared out cuff, the cutaways that they have between all four of these panels allow the glove to truly shift with your body and flex to where you need protection. Again, having that flared out cuff is something that's definitely more beneficial for comfortability, mobility, having your full wrist movement 360 degrees, as well as protection. Having those different pads be able to disperse amongst the entirety of your wrist rather than having them be consolidated on the inside. It's definitely a comforting feel wearing the Maverick Shift. The coolest thing I've noticed with the Maverick Shift in terms of comparison with their other gloves and other gloves on the market, their three-piece construction. When it comes to producing hard goods like gloves and arm pads, whatever it may be, you're gonna see a shift, pun there, you're gonna see with the Maverick Shifts and all companies shifting towards taking away different seams, not as many materials, they want to keep it streamlined, not as many stitching, holes, or whatever it may be. It's simply put, they want to use as little transitions as possible. So with the three-piece construction, you'll actually see between all of these pads, these aren't separate pads that are sitting on top of a glove. This is a one-piece construction on the back where the pads are laying atop, but it's a one-piece mold that covers the entire part of your hand. That's going to allow for max mobility, the ultimate protection, because a lot of the time with gloves on the market that have changed over time, you'll see that the more seams you have is the more parts in the glove where it's like, all right, there's a gap. If you get a check right between your thumb here, there's missing padding based on the fact that there's another seam connecting the thumb to the backhand or whatever it may be. So their three-piece construction, making sure that the palm connected to the back, connected to the cuff, is super streamlined and very protective, to be honest. I've enjoyed the fact that with that Flow Cool system in the back, it hasn't sacrificed protection, but also having the one-piece mold across the back, keeping things super tight. I haven't had any issues with any ripping or whatever it may be over time. This is a brand new pair, but with the ones we've been testing out, we've enjoyed the fact that the three-piece construction has kept them strong and durable over time. So from the camera, you might not be able to tell, but this is actually our Lacrosse Unlimited exclusive Maverick Shift glove. Looks very similar to the traditional white glove, except matching their optic force line that we just came out with the speckle colorways. You're gonna see that we have the speckle options here available at Lacrosse Unlimited. This model here is the white and gray, so that'll match the gray option that they have on Maverick's optic force heads, which a lot of players have been enjoying. Rather than having a dye, the speckle platform just allows a little more customization. You'll see with Maverick's Showtime gloves that they debuted last year, the customization of these, but we're proud to be the only company that's going to be releasing these based on general consumer. So with the white and gray, you might see other colors, maybe some exclusives coming here from Lacrosse Unlimited. Make sure you keep your eye out on us in our stores and online at lacrosseunlimited.com. So there you have it. Here is Maverick's brand new top of the line glove. It debuted this fall, but we wanted to give you guys an update on the top of the line glove from Maverick. All the top of the line college teams that are sponsored by Maverick, from Maryland to Loyola to Navy to a million other teams that are rocking the Maverick gear because they're one of the best in the industry. The Shift gloves are what you're gonna see on their hands. Protection, fit, comfort, breathability, everything you need in a glove is right here in the Maverick Shift. Again, if you're interested in the custom LU colorways, make sure you check them out in our stores and online at lacrosseunlimited.com. My favorite part about Maverick gloves, like I said earlier, in our team sales department, you can find them at UNLTD Team on Instagram or other social platforms. Contact any of our agents. They'll be able to help you out with full customizations for your team, whether it's club or school, whatever it may be. Maverick's customization has always separated itself from the pack in terms of the glove market, and we're super excited to present you guys with these. So again, this is Riley from Lacrosse Unlimited here with the brand new Maverick Shift line for this year. We're super hyped on these, and we hope to see you on the field. See ya.